Good morning. Happy Monday. Let's go for a nice early morning swim together.
We just keep on walking, but never really getting nowhere. It's like we keep on talking, but never really saying nothing. On different sides, on different times, stuck in a ways we ain't changing. Can't read your mind, and I've really tried. You won't let me in like we're strangers. Say opposites, supposed to attract, but we both can tell it feels often. Should let it go, but somehow we fold, and it happens way too often. We're so different.
Guys, I've never used a snorkel before in the swimming pool, so we're gonna give it a go because I always panic when I wear these in the sea, so we're trying to learn.
We're so different. I don't quite understand you.
Guys, that was horrible. I think I need like a nose clip because I kept trying to breathe through my nose and then like water was going in. So I don't know if it needs to have like one that covers the nose or a nose clip because I had to take it off like in the middle of a 50-meter length because I literally thought I was like drowning. So we need to do a little bit of welcome. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We haven't properly actually started this vlog yet, so hello. I hope everyone is doing well. I actually look a little bit crazy. That is because I have just been swimming. I also want to just quickly apologise for the lack of swimming clips. My GoPro just decided halfway through the swim, yeah, I'm not going to turn on anymore. So, don't really know what is going on with her. It normally what I have to do is press that button and it just turns on, and it just didn't turn on. So I don't know if it just like died, but before I left, I did check it had battery. So God knows what happened. Let's hope that she isn't actually broken. I do think she is still within warranty though. So if anything has happened, then we can get her replaced. But so weird. It's literally never ever done that before. Thank God I wasn't actually filming like an actual swimming video for like Instagram, because that would have been a bloody nightmare. But anyway, how are we all? I don't really know what this video is going to be. I have the desire to film a weekly vlog, but my weekly vlogs can go on for like an hour and a half, and I feel like that is a little bit too long. And I feel like I'm trying to reduce the amount of time. So I'm going to try and get better at doing weekly vlogs and condensing them a little bit. But this morning, we've been for a swim. And this may not seem like a big deal to some of you, but I actually have another thing happening today at 2 p.m. I'm going to an event with Meta at 2 p.m. So the fact that I have been swimming beforehand, knowing I have an event later, is actually a very big thing for me. So I'm the kind of person that if I've got an event in the day, that is the day written off. I'm not doing anything else. So may sound ridiculous, but I'm actually quite proud of myself for that, because that is normally something that my brain will never, ever, ever let me do. And it's just like a big fat no. I'm proud of myself, but we went for a 1,500 meter swim. Guys, I feel like I've been recently with my swimming, like capping myself. I have like, what's it called? Not a mental barrier. Mental block, maybe that's the word. As soon as I get to 1,000 meters, I'm like, I want to get out. I'm not doing anymore. 1,000 meters, I'm done. But today, got to 1,000 meters, I was like, I don't want to get out. I'm actually having quite a good time. Even like at 1,500, I was like, I actually want to stay in here, but I do have other responsibilities to be doing with my day. I haven't really been following any kind of swimming plan at the moment, which I definitely should be, because I do actually have a plan that's been set, but I don't even know how to explain. I've just been feeling very overwhelmed, not really in the best headspace recently. So I'm just trying to do exercise as and when I can get myself to, because we don't always follow the plan, not the mood. If we're being real here, sometimes when you've got issues going on with your brain, it's not that easy. So I'm just trying to like get myself out and about as and when I can, and not really trying to put too much pressure on like what I'm doing, more just like moving because I know it makes me feel good kind of thing. But yeah, I feel like I'm literally speaking at like 500 miles per hour. I can't even really remember what I've said. Last little update, because I don't want to make this a bit too long. I think I have messed up my back. And the worst part about this is I haven't actually done anything to mess it up. Obviously last week I was in the south of France, which you would have already seen the vlog for. So I wasn't really training heavy on my back. I wasn't really doing anything crazy with my back. I didn't do any deadlifts, anything like that. Like I haven't like twinged my back. So basically what I think has happened, when I want to say like 16, the bottom 3 vertebrae in my spine, is it seized or fused? Either one, fused together, seized together, and it was really bad. Do not recommend to a friend. Literally took about 2 years for it to actually like properly recover, and I have a feeling that it's starting to happen again. And I don't want to say that because obviously I'm no physiotherapist. I don't know what's happening with my back, but just from remembering what it felt like when I was younger, it feels like this is the start of it happening again. And it worries me a lot because basically when it happened the last time, they basically said to me that if I kept on doing chair, then I may end up in a wheelchair. So I took 2 years off of chair, and then I went back to another team that like taught the form and stuff properly, because that was mainly the issue, is like the coach I had to start with didn't really teach the form properly, and then like the weight was going through my spine wrong and like made my spine fuse together. But I don't really know why it would have happened again. So I don't know if it's something's just triggered the same injury that's like really small. I feel like it was from like when I was sitting on the flight back from Nice. I was like sitting really funnily because like both the people I was in the middle seat, both people next to me were like taking over the armrest, and I was like, I'm obviously not a skinny girly. I can't squeeze in. So I was very squashed. So I was generally like, so I was kind of like leaning forward. So I don't know if that's just like impacted it. Also, just don't know if I'm being dramatic and I've just like pulled it in my sleep or something. But whenever I feel something happen to my spine, it does always tend to panic me just because of what happened before. But yeah, anyway, I have not really been able to walk properly for the last 2 days. Like yesterday, I think I managed to walk about 800 meters, but I was literally walking like a penguin because my back really hurt. And then this morning I was like, I literally can't go to the gym. I was meant to go to the gym this morning. I was like, there's no way, like I cannot do it. Also was meant to go on a run on the weekend, had to cancel that, but I went swimming and that actually really helped. So I may just have to like swim every day this week, because like even walking away from the pool, I was like, wait, my back feels so much better just from swimming. I also have actually booked a physio appointment, so that is on Friday, so we will be able to see what is actually happening. I'm really hoping he does not say that it seized together again, because that was not fun sorting that out, I will tell you that for free, and I do not have the energy to wait for 2 years for my back to unseize together. But yeah, happy weekly vlog. I'm gonna go home and get myself sorted out because I am so wet and I really want to wash my hair. I literally feel absolutely disgusting, and there's something about swimming when it's really hot outside that just makes you feel like you've just sweated loads, even though you obviously haven't, you've just been in the pool. But yeah, happy weekly vlog. I'm so excited to spend this week with you. So we have just arrived in Canary Wharf and we are going for a recovery sauna ice bath session with Meta, which is very exciting, honestly. Very good timing considering my back is in absolute agony. Honestly, even like walking my car, even like walking down the stairs, feels like I'm walking up a mountain right now because it hurts so much.
I've been feeling down all night. You tell me.
Guys, we did our first ever ice bath. That was so cold. This is a big fat mood right now.
So blue, in the pudding, but I know how deep it can be when you jump.
So funny. I'm literally obsessed, right, with the Snickers balls from Urban Greens, and I just went to that one. First time I ever had the Snickers balls was at a Meta event in Canary Wharf again. It was at like the paddle event that I think I vlogged a couple of weeks ago, and the woman that was like there serving like Snickers balls was like this girl, like she obviously knew I was absolutely obsessed with them, and I kept asking her for the recipe when I was there last time. She's like, I can't give you the recipe, but like these are the ingredients. I think she accidentally missed out a couple of the ingredients like when she was telling me, and she was there this time and she was like, oh my god, hi, how are you? And I was like talking to her about I didn't recognise her, so I was speaking to her about the Snickers balls, and she was like, oh my god, it's you, it's you from the event. I was like, oh my god, yeah, it is. And I was like, I literally cannot stop thinking about these Snickers balls. So she just gave me a little bit of insider information about what ingredients to put in the blender in what order and how to sort it. So I did say to her, I'm about to go home and try and make them again, because I made some last week and they weren't hitting the same. So I feel like we'll be able to do them a lot better this time because I have more insider knowledge. Good morning, guys. After yesterday's little ice bath and sauna session, I am now desperate to either get a membership there or find one nearer to me. I might try and have a look at one nearer to me because the parking to go for that little session was £8 and I can't do that multiple times a week. It'd be too much. Also because that place is in Canary Wharf. She ain't cheap, I'll tell you that. But oh my god, I can't even tell you how much of a good mood it put me in, which is really weird. Like, I get like it does something to your brain. I get it. But the thought of going in somewhere, like that sauna was so hot, I can't even tell you. Like, I've been in saunas before, never ever been in a sauna that hot. Oh my god. Literally thought I was like being roasted alive. I was like, is this the equivalent of what it feels like for something to get put in an oven? Because that's what it felt like. And then going straight from your body being absolutely boiling to then being absolutely freezing cold. There were loads of people there yesterday that had done an ice bath before, and all of them said that is the coldest ice bath by far they've ever done. When I kept saying this is my first one, everyone was like, girl, it doesn't get any worse than this, so just be prepared. But honestly, it felt so good. I literally did it twice. Who am I? I literally went in, I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, the thought of doing an ice bath always just really scared me. Did it once, and I was like, wait, I'm feeling euphoric. Let's go again. And we went again, and honestly, just had a really great time. So thank you so much, Meta, as per usual, for inviting me. But today, we've woken up. I spoke to the physio, and he said, I can go swimming if I want to, if it didn't hurt yesterday, but he said not to like overdo it. So I'm not going to go swimming today. I was planning on doing it just because I feel like I'm going to go crazy just kind of like sitting in my house. But I do think the UV is going to be quite high today, and I've got the YouTube video, you would have seen it last week, to edit today. So, even, it's ridiculous, guys. Even going from that to trying to stand, why does it hurt so much? Like, I literally do not know what I've done. But to be fair, the ice bath and sauna did actually make it feel so much better yesterday. So yeah, not really feeling my best because I literally can't really do anything. Even walking up and down the stairs is frickin' hurting. What the frick? But anyway, life happened and I'm just hoping that she heals. But anyway, I mainly came on here because I've got this new mushroom adaptogen. Basically, my friend Liv, that you would have seen in these vlogs a couple of times, keeps on talking about this, and she's quite literally obsessed with it. So she kept telling me to get it. I was like, you know what, frick it, let me just get it. She keeps calling it mushroom coffee, but I don't think it's actually coffee. Like, it's got coffee extract in it, but it's only 80 milligrams of coffee. So I don't really think it's actually coffee. So I don't know why she keeps saying that. But it's basically like loads of different functional mushrooms, I think. So it's got lion's mane mushroom, which I already take as a supplement. So I'm not sure if I'm meant to take that alongside with taking this. So maybe I'll stop taking that. Cordyceps mushroom. I take cordyceps too. I feel like I'm not saying that right, but maybe I should. I didn't realise that cordyceps was a mushroom. Wow. Chaga mushroom, maca root, ashwagandha root, and natural caffeine. There's actually a couple of the things in here that I actually take as tablets. So if we get on with this, maybe I will be saving money and not having to buy tablets. But I tried the night one. Let me show you. This one. I tried her yesterday. You meant to take that one before you go to sleep and this one in the morning. Apparently you don't have to take them both every day. This one is more important to take consistently every day, and this is kind of like as and when I want to, I think. I'm not really sure. The company, after I bought it, called me. They were like, we just wanted to have a chat, like, how are we getting on? Firstly, I kept ignoring the call because it was like a +44. Then I answered, I was like, why on earth am I getting a call from you guys? But because I obviously hadn't actually started taking it yet, I didn't have a single thing to say. So yeah, anyway, we're going to try this, see how it tastes. This one's actually surprisingly quite nice. I do think I made a little bit too much because it tasted quite watered down. But one thing I will say, my skin did feel a little bit like last night, and I don't know if it's from that, because that's the only thing I've really changed. But honestly, I felt like my skin was like itching and crawling, which I'm not sure is like something it's meant to do. I asked ChatGPT, aka Keith. I feel like I can't really call him Keith in these vlogs because like no one's gonna know what I'm talking about. But I asked him and he basically said like it's not really meant to be a side effect. So maybe I've gone in too much too soon. So I may start taking like half a tablespoon of the night one, because you know what, you know the feeling when you take too much pre-workout and your skin literally feels like it's crawling. That is what I felt like, which not really my favourite thing ever. But this one, I think I bought them both in chocolate because that's the one that Liv said was good. It smells like cocoa powder. I kind of regret not getting a different one to try now, because I feel like having two of the same flavour drink in the day is surely going to get kind of boring. I feel like it needs a little bit more there. We'll see what happens. Maybe should I keep the spoon in there? Probably. It doesn't really fit. Oh, there we go. She fits. Rainbow Dust version 1. Powerful, potent mushrooms and adaptogen blends. Chocolate flavour, tastes incredible, works great, feels amazing. That's what it says in the packet. Don't know if that's actually helped anybody whatsoever. Also, guys, whilst we're making this, I feel like we haven't had a proper catch-up for a hot minute. So, I have been binge-watching a TV show, right? Guys, I've watched 5 seasons of it in the space of a week. That's really bad. I know that's really bad. Like, Ella actually get a freaking life. But I haven't really been doing all that much over the last week. So I have just been like working with it in the background. Have I even told you what it's called? It's called The Bay on ITVX. If you've ever seen like Broadchurch, it's that kind of vibe. Like whodunit, small town murder, who's got killed. But there's 6 seasons of it. And I didn't know it was a thing. I basically just like, again, I asked Keith and said, do you have anything similar to give me to Broadchurch? because I freaking love anything like that. It's like my favourite thing ever. And he gave me a list of things and I was like, right, that one sounds quite good. Let's go with that. I do not know how I haven't heard of this before. It also must be quite successful because it does have 6 seasons. So a bit mad that no one's ever told me about it, but it's sensational. Literally watch it, and it's actually like quite good to watch whilst you're working, because that's what I've been doing, just having it on in the background, and the storylines aren't too difficult to kind of follow. One thing I will say is, for the past few seasons I've watched, I don't think it was like that on the first 2 seasons, but like it's very much like who done it, last episode, bam, this person did it, and I'm like, where was the build up? Still enjoying it though, but yeah, if anyone is looking for something good to watch on the TV, really recommend actually. Also, I just realised I got really distracted whilst making this, and I've definitely actually put in more water than I did yesterday, and I said it was too watered down yesterday, so that's great. But it basically just makes you like, I don't know if you got to see it, this like little hot chocolate kind of thing, and I won't say it's like the most decadent, lovely hot chocolate in the entire world. Like at the end of the day, it's full of mushrooms. And like, it's meant to be like a health, wellness kind of thing. But considering it's full of like so many mushrooms. Oh. Okay. The evening one is definitely nicer. That one does have a slight bit of that I can taste, but she's fine. I can drink it. I feel like I'm being quite dramatic, like it's actually not that bad at all. Definitely put too much hot water into it though. Also guys, I've got a very exciting thing to unbox. Basically, over the weekend, Holland and Barrett had this like, I don't want to say it wrong. They basically had a big sale, but my manager messaged me and said, do you want a voucher to shop the sale? And I was like, absolutely. When I say Holland and Barrett is probably one of the top 5 places that I shop from ever. Like, I literally spend so much money in Holland and Barrett. It's not okay. Like, literally last weekend, I spent £60 in Holland and Barrett. And then I got the voucher and I was like, I literally love it. As we all probably know by now, maybe you don't actually. I feel like I've been speaking about it on TikTok and nowhere else really. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, you will not actually know this. But I'm basically trying to get into like my whole foods, learning to like cook like raw vegan food, if that makes sense. I feel like that's not actually right at all. Like, it's not raw vegan food because I'm not vegan. But like, I'm trying to learn to cook more things like that because obviously, as we all know, your girl has a lot of stomach issues. And I basically just doing loads of research. And so many people say that eating like a raw vegan whole foods diet has really, really helped them. I'm still having like eggs and stuff. And like when I go out for dinner, I'll still have dairy, if that makes sense. But like generally at home, I'm trying to eat like raw vegan whole foods, which is actually proving quite difficult, I will say. But I'm basically just like not putting any pressure on myself, just trying to be on like this journey of learning to cook new things that are within that category, if that makes sense. And I will say, even though we are far, far, far from perfect, my stomach feels so much freaking better. Like, so much better from just eating, like, from the ground up. And also, when I went to a nutritionist when I was, like, 16, because of the same gut issues that I still have, she literally said, try and think eating from the ground. Basically just trying to explain to, like, try and get away from, like, more processed foods, because that's generally what has, like, weird ingredients in that make you, that, like, upsets your stomach. So anyway, Holland and Barrett has turned into being my absolute best friend whilst being on this journey because they just sell so much good stuff, and I'm just trying to learn how to cook with all these different ingredients. So, thought I'd do a quick rundown of what I actually ordered. So I got this Nutella vegan superfood collagen support. Whilst I was ordering, I looked into what all these things like are, what they do, the benefits, and I've kind of forgotten, so I'm gonna have to look again. But I don't really get any collagen because collagen generally comes from marine collagen, which is from fish, or I think it's bovine collagen, which is from animal bones. So I don't really get any collagen, so thought I would try a vegan collagen. Oh my god, I'm excited about this. Okay, we've got some super cacao. I've been using cocoa powder, but I was looking into like, I was basically researching into the difference of cocoa powder and cacao powder, because in all the recipes I was seeing, everyone was using cacao, and apparently there's loads and loads of health benefits to cacao powder, so I thought I would get that too. She was not cheap, I will say. I think that was like £8. But then saying that it is the kind of thing that lasts for ages. But yeah, even on the back it says it's good for your heart health, cognitive function, electrolyte balance, nervous system, psychological function, and immune system. So as well as making things taste chocolatey, it also has loads of like things that help your body. I also got some toasted coconut flakes. I've been putting my normal like coconut flakes on everything, and I saw the toasted ones. I was like, oh, absolutely, yes, please. Also got some Perfect Ted Summer Berry Matcha. I've got the normal Perfect Ted matcha that I use, and I was going to get the vanilla one, but then I was like, why would I do that when I've already got vanilla extract? But I don't have any way to make summer berry matcha at home, so I thought I would get that. We then have also got Gut Feel Flaxseed Blend with cacao and maca powder. Maca was actually one of the things in the thing I drank this morning. Again, has lots of good things that help your body. They also do an apple cinnamon one and a berry one. So if I like it, I may look into getting other things. I think this is just the kind of thing that you just like, when you make oats, you just like get a teaspoon and pour it over the top kind of thing, just like as an add-on. What we're trying to focus on is what we can add to our meals. Not what we can take away to make them low calorie and bullshit like that, okay? It's what we can add to make them more nutritionally dense that is going to help our body even more. So I've been trying to buy things like that. This is also something that I bought for that. Omega Mix. This has got pumpkin, flaxseed, sunflower and sesame seeds. Again, you can just like sprinkle that over any dish you make and it just adds loads of benefits to it. Then, oh my God, I didn't realize I ordered so many. Oh no, I only ordered 2. These are one of my favourite things ever. These are the salt and apple cider vinegar protein mix. These are unreal. So good. It's basically like crunchy little beans, which is a right bit of me anyway, but they are salt and vinegar flavoured and they are so good. I then got some nutritional use because 1, it tastes delicious when you add it on absolutely everything. But again, it just adds a little bit more goodness to your meals. What on earth is this? That looks so fancy. We then got some smooth almond butter because I think someone finished one that I had in the cupboard. And, oh, I'm excited about this one. Some coconut almond butter. Oh my God, this is literally unreal. I bought it the last time that I was in Holland and Barrett and I have gone through so much of it. So we obviously had to get another one. I then also got a hazelnut butter from Meridian. This is so hard to find. What on earth? I basically wanted to try and make, there's this like date thing where you like really squash down some dates, you like roll them and pin them, put like a nut butter on them and some like chocolate on the top. And I really want to make that, but obviously I need and I wanted to make a hazelnut flavoured one. So I've been trying to find a hazelnut flavour nut butter. I think I also ordered some hazelnuts, which I can't see. So we're going to hope that some hazelnuts do appear because I did order them for this. I then also got this vanilla chai. It just had really good reviews on Holland and Barrett, so I thought, why not? I freaking love chai and can never bother to make it at home because it's actually a really long process. I then also got, what the hell is this? Oh, some superfood breakfast boost berries. Again, just something to add on the top of everything to add a little bit of extra goodness. Okay, then you'll see I got like 6 of these. These are so good. The lime infused mango. Oh my God, it's the same. It basically tastes the same as the one they do in Sainsbury's, which I also love. But because it was on the sale, it was so cheap. It's always actually normally on like a 3 for 2 kind of offer anyway. So yeah, I just stocked up on them because I like to just have them in my bag for in case I get like a little bit snacky when I'm out and about. They are so freaking good. I then also got, which is a little bit rogue, some dried apricot beans. So I only got a little bag because I'm not sure if I actually like dried apricot. But what I've been loving, when I went to Holland and Barrett a couple of weeks ago, I bought like a pineapple papaya thing that like dried and I've just been putting them in my yogurt bowl and they are delicious. So I thought this is similar vibe, we'll try that. I then also got some goji berries. I actually haven't had goji berries in ages, but when I was in the south of France with Speedo, I was putting them on my yogurt bowl and I was like, wow, these are absolutely sensational. Love them. I then also got some natural rosemary oil. These are like a little travel size one. I actually use this rosemary oil all the time, but I thought that was really convenient for like whenever I go traveling, and they were on buy one get one free. So I think it was like, it ends up being like £3 for 2 of them in the sale. So I was like, absolutely cannot say no. I thought that was a really handy little size to like take when I'm going out and about with me, or like just generally just have one that's not so big. But yeah, I think that's everything. Guys, I'm so confused. I'm so sure that I ordered some hazelnuts. Guys, I just checked. The one thing I said to myself that I needed on this order was hazelnuts. I didn't order hazelnuts. That somehow completely slipped my mind. What the frick? So I can't make what I need to make with hazelnuts. I may actually call my dad and see if he's walking past the supermarket to go and get me some hazelnuts because I really can't bother to leave my house when my back is hurting this much just to go and get some hazelnuts. That is so annoying. Good morning, guys. It is now, what day is it? Wednesday. We didn't actually get up to very much yesterday. That YouTube video actually took me a lot longer yesterday to edit than I thought it was going to. Today we have actually got a very exciting day. My friend yesterday, Em, who you all would have seen from the Caribbean vlogs, messaged and said, do you want to come to my house for a sunbathing sesh tomorrow? And I was like, absolutely big fat yes. And Brooke is also coming too, who I have not seen since I think like February. So very exciting. I am going to try and go on a little bit of a swim this morning just because it really helped my back on Monday. I definitely do feel a little bit better is today. Like, I woke up, I was like, oh, I'm not in immediate pain. That is a good sign. So yeah, she lives like an hour drive away. So I'm going to try and go on my swim on the way there. Honestly, probably not a very long swim. I literally am just going to just try and like move my back out a little bit. But we got a very exciting parcel this morning. I've actually been waiting for this parcel. I couldn't even tell you how long. Maybe like 2 weeks. And you'll see why. You basically have to get an initial parcel to work out what size you need. And then you get the actual one. So this was actually very, very kindly gifted to me, which is so exciting because I've actually wanted one of these for such a long time. And that is an ultra human room. Guys, what the hell? Literally, how was I sent this? Like, what? Basically, I've wanted to try this for ages just because I'm so over having 2 watches. And I love my Garmin, but I do not feel like it can replace my Whoop in terms of like stats and stuff. But I just really despise how this looks on my wrist. This is the newer Whoop. And to be fair, I didn't actually mind the old one because I had like a nude colour strap. But went to get a nude colour strap for this one, £75. Absolutely big fat no, not doing it. So I was already looking at getting like an ultra human ring instead, just because they are so much less clunky than like if you're just wearing like rings on your fingers anyway. It just kind of, oh my God, it just kind of looks like a normal ring because yeah, I'm just not loving having both of them on. I just think it looks quite clunky. And I would quite just like to have one hand that just has my cute little bracelets on. They actually don't look cute at all because they're just like always tangled together. But I think that just looks so much nicer than having the Whoop. The only annoying thing is I do now have a tan line where the Whoop normally sits. But I'm quite excited to see how this is. I'm going to keep wearing the Whoop whilst I'm trying it out just because I want to like compare the stats and see like how accurate the ring is. Because in my head I'm like, how can an ultra human ring even be that accurate? Do you know what I mean? Because it's just a ring. So we'll have to see. I was also contemplating, wow, there she is in her glory. I was also contemplating the Aura ring. Guys, why on earth do you have to pay a subscription on an Aura ring? Like, what do you mean? I'm paying for a ring up front and then I also have to pay for a subscription. Absolutely not happening. So that is her. I got the gold, I think it's called Bionic Gold, because I very much got into like my gold jewelry era. I mean, she's definitely not the cutest thing I've ever seen, do you know what I mean? But it's definitely giving cuter than that. I don't know what finger I'd wear it on. I really do need to just start wearing like my other gold jewelry so it kind of like fits it. That just looks so much better. But yeah, very exciting. She's also waterproof, which I was actually really surprised by. It's so hot outside that I feel like my fingers have like low-key swollen up because why is that ring feeling really freaking tight? But yeah, exciting. So as the weekly vlogs go on, I'm sure I will tell you guys a bit more about it. But yeah, that is today's very exciting parcel. I'm really excited about it. Guys, I just looked at the app to book my swimming, which I obviously booked it on. Oh my God, there's barely any spaces, which means it's going to be absolutely heaving, which I'm not surprised by because it's the most gorgeous day. I'm just hoping a lot of the people have booked on to not actually swim and are just like sitting round the pool to sunbathe. But there's literally nothing I hate more than a busy swimming pool. And I don't understand at 11 a.m. on a Wednesday. What? Why are you not at work? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know why I'm here, but like, what? Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, it's busy, but the majority of people are just stood around. They're not actually swimming. So, I mean, I say this, there are still a lot of people, but nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be.
You got someone new, I know it. Yeah, but I will keep on denying it.
Guys, I completely forgot to update the vlog. I'm now at Em's house and we're just doing a little bit of sunbathing. That swim, I know I said when I got there, it's actually not that busy. It got so much worse. Oh my God, there was maybe like 30 people in a lane. People like were swimming in threes trying to overtake each other. It was literally hell. Hell. I have never ever been to a swimming pool so busy. And bearing in mind last year I did go in the summer. It was never ever that bad. Like, it actually was carnage. I was saying to this guy that was like quite a fast swimmer, I was like, this is insane. He was like, yeah, I've never seen it like this, like insane. Bearing in mind it's like morning on Wednesday. There were also so many children there, and I was saying to like this guy that I know at the swimming pool, that's like one of the lifeguards, I was like, is it school holidays? Because like my mum's a teacher and she's at work. And he was like, yeah, I've got no idea. We did ask them, but like I think the parents are like lying to us because they were saying that like, oh, they're all homeschooled, but like there were so many kids. It was insane. We managed to get 1,000 meters done. My back did hurt a little bit more than it did on Monday though, so Not great, but still felt better than like just sitting at home, because even just like sitting here, my back hurts. So it was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I feel like it could have probably been a lot worse, but yeah, we're just having a nice little chill in the sun. It's currently UV7. We were going to go to Tesco's and then we saw that it was UV7. I was like, I'm not wasting UV7 by going to Tesco's. So we're just chilling in Em's mum's garden, just getting a little bit of a tan. So yeah, we're just having a nice little chilled afternoon.
Gotta keep my emotions from running wild. Need someone to hold my horses. Yeah, 'cause I go.
Hi guys, welcome back to another. We hope you're looking forward to the video. On today's episode, please like, comment, subscribe.
Guys, we got the Lumi out. I was talking about the ice bath I did on Monday, and Em was like, I've got an ice bath, so we've now got it out.
Yay! Ah!
It'll be so nice.
I'm just getting pumped.
Oh, it'll be so good. I wish I could dunk my head in it, but I washed my hair last night.
I watched it this morning and it already looks greasy. I don't really understand.
3, 2, 1.
Really?
That's really. Oh my god!
Just go.
You're joking.
Oh my god, no, that's really cold.
Shoulders under. There you go.
Stop.
That's
Are you
really cold.
serious?
That's really cold.
Second, you
Just
have to
get
tell
in.
yourself, I'm choosing to do this.
I feel good now. I want to put my head in next. All the way in.
Oh, that's so good. Just gonna take a nap right here. Midges were small.
Oh,
Go on, just straight
it's
on
actually
in.
not that bad. Oh, I got foot cramp.
Well done, you got in. In she goes. Well done. Well done.
Chilly, innit?
Is that nice?
This looks like sweat.
The thing is, I have whenever I get in these, it makes me need a wee. Every time I'm like, I'm going to piss myself in this bath.
Don't do that, there's no chlorine in there.
Guys, we've just come to Tesco's. We actually just had, what did we have? A little
We had
Asian katsu curry kind of vibe.
Sushi.
Em had sushi. We've now come to the motherland, big Tesco's, to go for a little sweet treat shop. Strawberries and melted chalk. Yeah, we're just having a little shop, get some sweet treats. I need flowers.
These, by the way, girlie.
I'll have some, yeah. I'll have some.
Should we get 2?
Strawberries. Guys, we got some chocolate and strawberries.
I'm so excited.
We're just melting it. If you never melt your hot chocolate in a bowl with hot boiling water, it literally works so well. It's the best way.
Although, didn't you say you've never done it and you rated seen on TikTok?
No, I have done it. I said I've always done it, and then I was like, actually, that's a lie, because I only found it out from TikTok.
Oh, right.
But I have done it before.
I thought you'd be like, yeah, it always works. An absolute treat. Make sure to try it, guys.
No, it does work. This is a smaller bowl than I would tend to use, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, we should do the Skittle game. I love that you've now shown me how easy this is.
I know, look how good that looks. It's just melted
so
chocolate.
smooth.
How much easier is that than putting it in the microwave?
Yeah,
Like-
you're right.
Also, guys, does Brooke for you give the energy of someone that's bothered by a double dip? She doesn't
me
like
know in
double
the
dipping. She's got
comments.
her own. She's got her own little bowl, so we don't double dip the strawberries, and she doesn't touch our like double dipping.
I love how groundbreaking this news
Yeah,
is.
like this is actually really groundbreaking news, because me and Em were saying like she gives the energy of someone that really wouldn't mind having a double dip,
triple dip.
like triple dip. But it sounds like that really sounds like something you'd be down for.
Yeah.
So I am surprised that
I
that
wouldn't
is.
be like upset about it. I just prefer not to. So if I have the choice, I'll be like.
And what's
"Oh,
funny is we were all double dipping earlier
Yeah.
in the little platter we had for lunch, and I was like, wait, I was like triple dipping then, and she didn't mention. Apparently, she was trying to eat around the areas that were being eaten. Look how good that looks.
Yum. That is so bright. Guys, isn't just berries and chocolate just like the most?
I would say only a
combo?
strawberry though. I wouldn't really be if you said
Raspberry. I beg to differ.
really
Like, give
haven't tried, but if
raspberry
you
no.
said let's go and get a blackberry and have some chocolate with it, I would probably be like veto
Still
that.
good though.
Not-
Can we get
not-
a high up? Because I've already got a headache. Gonna get ready for the club in a minute.
Guys, has anybody seen that game on TikTok that's like everyone chooses a Skittle and it's like the death Skittle? And if anyone chooses that Skittle, they die.
You were telling us then. I was
We've already had this conversation.
No, this is for the vlog, but we're playing it. I'm so excited. Me and my boyfriend actually play it, and we are now obsessed with it. But you basically just choose a Skittle, and if anyone else chooses it, you die. That's literally the game. But it's so fun.
Yours is
It's dangerous.
this one.
You have to pick it
You
up.
have to.
Oh.
You're not trying to find mine.
So I
You're
eat
trying.
it?
You're trying to avoid
Well,
mine.
Or you don't eat it.
Avoid it.
Yeah, you don't want to eat my one because it's poisonous.
This isn't it.
You're safe.
Everyone guess which one my one is. This flash is really blinding me. Guys, which one should we go for? I'm going to do this.
You're safe.
Am I safe?
You're safe.
Oh my god, this is so scary.
I forgot for a minute. I had to say
You just went so quiet. I was like, oh my god, I'm dead. I'm poisoned. We're going again, guys. Brooke actually lost twice. I want to show you everyone, but the flash is so bright that I don't want to blind everyone. So Brooke actually lost 2 times. Me and Em both survived. So we're hoping to go again and win again.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm so glad that was filming.
that was great.
Stuck in looking for clues, but that just made you more confused. You just need to see how lovely it is for you.
Good
Stuck
morning.
in looking for clues, but that just made you more confused.
My boob. Little girl. So just a reference. I'm a bit scared of that. But she's very cute.
I don't know how you can be scared. She's just being nice.
Yeah, she is. Look at that. She's so cute. She's really soft on the top of her head.
Oh, baby. Oh.
That's so cool.
Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave. Call it in on your favors, call them in. Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave. Allow yourself some grace, you can have it. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you, you do what you do. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you, you do what you do. Nothing happened by accident. Flowers bloom cause you planted them, watered them to perfection, and now
Guys, do we like the new outfit? I feel like I'm not loving it. Basically, I'm going to my friend's book launch. And we didn't bring an outfit prepared. We just brought an ASOS order. This was the first thing I tried on. I saw somebody else wearing it on Instagram. I was like, need. And I put it on. Obviously, my back hurts. Really hurt to get it on. And I was like, I do not have the energy to try and do something else. So we're just going with it. The shorts are quite a lot shorter than I'd normally go for. I feel like we're going to get a little bit of chub rub, but I feel like I shouldn't probably be doing that much walking anyway. This is what she looks like. I also am not wearing a single bit of makeup, which is a little bit out of my comfort zone. It is so hot outside. Like at 8 a.m. it was UV4, excuse me. As you can see, my face is already sweating, so we didn't put any makeup on, so I can just wipe my face as and when I please, because I think I will pretty much die if I was wearing makeup. So this outfit, I will have the hair down, but it's too much to have it down right now. I'm too bloody hot. Guys, we've just got to the Westfield car park. Tell me why there were no car parking spaces anywhere, so I had to go to like an overflow car park, which is quite literally miles away from any entrance to the shops. So I'm already running a little bit late. Don't actually know how far away the place we're trying to get to is, but I also really need a wee. So we're not having a great time actually. It took so long to get here. There's so much, but I was stuck behind a learner driver, and they were doing 10 miles per hour. Yeah, they were doing 10 miles per hour in a 13, which made me even more late. So yeah, I'm literally about to wee myself. But these cute flowers though, it's nice to give them to her, but if I'm gonna wee myself, this is not good. What is? I qualified to be a dance instructor a little while ago, but then I fractured my ankle. So I haven't been able to do it, so this is like the first. Woo! It was all about breaking away from diet culture, body ideals, eating disorder recovery, health at every size, all things body. These areas, does that feel good? Do I want to unlearn that on your threads?
You just come if you want. Also, you're all getting a bit of cake to take home.
Woo! When we get everyone. Guys, we just finished up. I actually just went to Westfield for a little mooch because it's my boyfriend's birthday on Saturday. I always find it really strange to people on my boyfriend on these vlogs because obviously I never include him in the vlog, so all of you are probably like, who the hell is this man? But yeah, it's his birthday on Saturday, so I was having a little mooch around the shops to try and get him a couple of bits. When I say this man is quite honestly the hardest person in the entire world to buy for, you do not even understand. It is literally so difficult to buy for him because he just doesn't ever want anything. Sorry, I just got to my car and I didn't want to show the outside of my car. Anyway, he doesn't ever really want anything. Like when I say this man is so minimalistic, we are like polar opposites. I'm like love things. He literally would happily have like 4 t-shirts and call it a day. Like, and he just doesn't like having possessions. So as you can probably imagine, impossible to buy for him. So went to have a little mooch around Westfield. Tomorrow I'm gonna go and pick up, like, he loves Basque cheesecakes, right? And we got a Basque cheesecake slice from a shop about 2 weeks ago and he loved it. And I've got a physio appointment tomorrow, and the place that sold the Basque cheesecakes is only a 20-minute tube, so I'm gonna go there and get him a whole one as his birthday cake. So he'll be very excited by that. But actual presents, this man is impossible. So I'll quickly show you what I got him. Hopefully he doesn't watch this clip on my phone, because we're both always on each other's phones, so I don't really like showing things that I want to keep secret. Also, how cute are these flowers? Belle, love you. Whenever I go to like a little meta event, like a meal or anything, it's like tradition now, whenever Belle buys flowers for like the event hall or anything, she always gives me a bunch after. Honestly makes me want to cry. She's the sweetest human in the entire world. And how gorgeous are these? These will be stunning in my room. Let me show you what I got him. Oh, one fell off. He's been in his Hollister era at the moment. He's been buying quite a lot of stuff from Hollister. A lot of the like F1 range. We both keep buying F1 stuff. Neither of us watch the F1 at all. We just think the tops look cool. So I got him this, which is a little Shelby Cobra. Oh God, guys, times we're desperate. Like, I don't even know if he's gonna like this, but... And he has also told me he's got too many F1 tops and he needs to calm down because he doesn't even watch F1. He looks obsessed. But I had no other ideas, so we had to just go with it. I then also got him this one, which is also the Shelby one. He's actually tried this top on before in Hollister and he didn't get it because he was like, it's too much money, I'm not spending that. But it was actually in the sale, so it was £10 off. So I know he's liked this in the past and didn't want to buy it for himself because it was too expensive. So I think he will like this one. Also a bit of colour. He doesn't really tend to wear a lot of colour. He's quite like a neutrals, mainly black kind of man. I then also got him this top, which again, F1, it's McLaren. I haven't seen this one. We actually always go into Hollister just to have a little mooch together. I've never seen this one, and I thought that one was quite cool. It's just got like a little car on the bottom and just like a skyline, and it carries over to the back, so I think that's quite cool. So I find a lot of like men's tops, they're really plain on the front and like party on the back, but we keep saying like how much cooler would it be for tops to have like the print on the front. So I feel like he will like this one, and it says Miami on, and we went to Miami together, so cute. I actually did buy that in 2 sizes just because we do live quite near to a Hollister anyway, so it's quite easy to send things back. But I've in the past found that if you see something in Hollister and you don't pick it up there, and then they don't have it in other stores and they don't have it online, so I thought I'd just get both sizes. He would normally do a medium, but I was holding it and I was like, this feels freaking tiny, and he's quite muscular, so I didn't know if it was gonna like fit him on the medium. I got the large as well, just so he had the option of the two, and then I'll just take back whichever one he doesn't keep. I also got myself something from Hollister. I thought this was really cute. A little bandeau, which is really cute. I actually have a couple of these design bandeaus. I've got a pink one, a blue one, and a yellow one, and I love them so much. This is really cute. This is a different type of pink one than the one I already have, and then it's actually reversible when you take the tags out, so you can like turn it around and have another top. And I'm going traveling in, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks, and I need to take a backpack. Hopefully a backpack if my back is like fixed by then. Obviously if it hasn't, I won't be able to take a backpack. I'll just have to take a suitcase, but I need to try and take minimal amount of clothing. So I thought these 2-in-1 tops were really good, and I thought that one was really cute. That was all from Hollister, so I knew Hollister would serve me well, to be honest. I then also went into Zara. Sorry, this probably isn't also all that exciting because it's literally a clothing haul for not even me, but I just thought I would show you guys. I got this little green top. When we first started dating, I had this like green top that he kept wearing that's mine, and it looked really similar to this, so I just thought, for old time's sake, quite cool. I also think it's just quite a cool top. I think he will quite like that. He's also going to get really annoyed with me because he doesn't actually he has told me multiple times that he doesn't have room for any new clothes, but I've asked him 50 million times what he wanted for his birthday and he's given me nothing, so I had to buy something, do you know what I mean? I then also got him this little top that says Aqua Fresca and male, and then on the back it's just got like a cool, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like a cool design, just like writing. I also had to go onto Google Translate and translate the entire back of it because he doesn't like buying things in other languages if he can't read what the top says, so I had to actually translate it. And again, it would be rude if I went into Zara and didn't buy myself something, so I got myself 2 Zara perfumes because I'm running really low on perfume in general. So I got the Fields at Nightfall and a Vanilla Devotion. If you like a vanilla perfume, that is gorgeous. It smells so nice. And last but not least, I also got him Stanley. I'm telling you right here and now, he is not going to like this. He is not going to be grateful. And I know that he won't. And he's told me multiple times, I do not want a Stanley. But I'm taking it into my own hands because the man needs a Stanley. He's not really a very big water drinker. And I don't think he appreciates how incredible Stanleys are. I'm obsessed with Stanleys so much. Like I've literally got one here. They just make water so much more pleasant to drink because they keep the water so cold. And I feel like where it's hot outside as well, he would appreciate it more than he realises. So that is everything I got about it. Also just realised I've already paid for my parking and I've just been sat here talking to the camera for ages. So I hope I do not have to pay for more parking. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to love and leave you, but I will see you a little bit later. I don't think I'm really doing anything when I get home. So I may see you tomorrow for my physio appointment, but hope you enjoyed the little haul. Guys, we are currently walking across London Bridge to go to the physio. I actually got on the wrong train, so I ended up having to walk for like 15 minutes and it literally is hurting my leg so much. Like the back pain doesn't like travel down to my left leg, so that's great, but I'm really actually quite regretting not getting an Uber there because my leg hurts so much. But I'm excited to hopefully find out what is wrong.
I was waiting for ya, but it's okay. I said I'm trying to pull up on ya, I'm headed that way, and I'm like, why you trying to gaslight me? Girl, you got the things I need. I was trying to go your speed, but now it's feeling R.I.P. But it's same energy, same energy, same energy, same energy. Yeah, look, same energy. How we go from hugging to fucking and turn to enemies? How we go from hotel suites to rolling in the sheets? How you turn your back on me like I ain't Timothy? I'm in my feelings, you hurt my ego. I didn't cut my old hoes off, I left with zero. Some girls ain't worth saving, I ain't a hero. Send her ass back to the streets like nigga, we know. Yeah, I had to peep that. When I turn my energy down, you tryna creep back. Send a text late night to me, I just delete that. Plus I got a new little thing, we push the seats back. I was waiting for ya, but it's okay. I said I'm tryna pull up on ya, I'm headed that way, and I'm like, why you tryna gaslight me? Girl, you got the things I need. I was tryna go your speed, but now it's feeling R.I.P. But it's same energy, same energy. Same energy, yeah. Same energy. I heard the grass wasn't greener on the other side. You heard that single life is better, but you know they lie. Your girl has got you gassed up, so you coincide.
I'm just editing this vlog right now and I just realised that I completely forgot to actually finish it as per usual. But I hope you did enjoy. I feel like I left it at a bit of a weird point. But I basically stopped filming it on the Friday and it was my boyfriend's birthday weekend the entire weekend. And as we all know, he does not like being in the vlogs. So I just did not vlog at all over the entire weekend. But we had a lovely weekend. He loved his cheesecake so much. Guys, I ate so much of it, right? I literally had a bad stomach for about 3 days. But I feel like when it's a birthday, I make an exception to the dairy freeness that I'm trying to do in my life. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this vlog. I honestly love filming weekly vlogs so much. Like I love taking you guys along with me throughout my entire week. I'm actually filming the outro to this about a week later, and little update on the back, it's feeling so much better, which obviously we are very, very happy about. But yeah, as per usual, if you did get this far in this video, I love you so much. And I want you to comment down below your favourite colour of heart emoji. Bit of a rogue one, but honestly it makes me so happy going down to the comments and seeing all of the emojis of all of you guys that have watched this far on the video. It honestly means so much and I love you so much. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your week and I will see you next week for another vlog. I love you so much. Bye! Mwah!